Okay, so this is the second part of our ERD lecture. We were discussing about the ER diagram. So an entity relationship diagram. Now how you will represent different type of constructs when you will design an ER diagram. Representing entities. Entities are represented by a rectangular shape or a rectangle shape with a name of the entity. Usually name of the entity is singular noun, adjective, or it could be adjective and noun, and it refers to one instance in naming. जैसे आपको नज़र आ रहा है इस वक्त कि रेक्टेंगुलर सिंबल में हमने कस्टमर को लिखा है. सो कस्टमर इज एन एंटिटी. Here is another entity, part-time employee. So every entity is represented as rectangular symbol with the name of the entity inside in it. Okay, representing relationship. आप relationship को कैसे represent कर सकते हैं? You will represent the relationship by the diamond symbols. Diamond symbol and on both sides of the relationship there will be entity. Here you can see that department is an entity, employee is another entity, and employees is a relationship between the two entity sets or entity types. Okay, so an ER diagram you will represent the relationship by using the diamond symbol, and the relationship is mentioned within the diamond symbol with the lowercase letters. Okay, now types of relationships. We are having three types of relationship between the entities. That is one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, and many-to-many relationship. One-to-one relationship means that one instance in an entity, it is directly refers to one and only one instance in the related entity or a child entity. Parent-child can be any one entity instance from the parent side is connected to directly one child instance. We can say that one instance from one entity type is related to only one instance of another entity type. In a one-to-many relationship, we will have one instance is related from the parent side and it is related to many instances of the child side. Or we can say that one instance from one entity type is related to many instances of another entity type. Here you can see from the diagram, it is one-to-one relationship. The diagram A represent one-to-one relationship. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि A के जो इंस्टांसेस हैं वो B के इंस्टांसेस के साथ one-to-one कनेक्शन के साथ है, जबकि आप दूसरे डायग्राम B में देख सकते हैं it represent the one-to-many relationship. Here the instances of the entity A are associated with many instances of the associated B. You can see that here the one instance of A is associated with the two instances of the entity B, and the second instance of the entity A2 is connected or associated with the two instances of B. So it is one-to-many relationship. Okay, another type of relationship is many-to-many relationship, where both sides of instances are associated as many-to-many, and one instance is associated to many instances of another entity. Here you can see that one instance of the entity type A is associated to many instances of associated B, entity B, and one instance of entity B is associated with many instances of entity A. So it is from both sides, it is one-to-many relationship. From A to B it is also one-to-many, and from B to A it is also one-to-many. So it is a many to many relationship. Now on an ER diagram we can represent this by using different types of symbol. For one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, and many-to-many relationship. Cardinality constraints. We express cardinality constraint by drawing either a direct line like this arrow, which will indicate 1, and or an undirected line which will represent or which will signify many between the relationship. Sometimes we use star or M for many, steric or M for many. One-to-one relationship, here you can see an example that instructor is an advisor for the student. So this relationship is 1-to-1. And one student is having one instructor, and one instructor advises one student at one time. So this is one-to-one relationship. One-to-many relationship, we will have, we can say that one instructor is advisor for many students, or we can say that many students are advised by a single instructor at one time. An instructor is associated with several, including 0 students, through an advisor, or a student is associated with the most one instructor through advisor. मतलब ये हुआ कि एक इंस्ट्रक्टर एक वक्त में एक से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को एडवाइस कर सकता है, और या एक से ज़्यादा मेनी स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो एक एडवाइज़र के अंडर काम कर सकते हैं. सो वन इज़ ऑन द इंस्ट्रक्टर साइड, यू कैन सी हियर, आप एरो देख सकते हैं, और स्टेरिक इज़ ऑन द अदर साइड. Okay, this was a one-to-many relationship. Now you can see many-to-many relationship. When you represent a many-to-many relationship, you will put steric on both sides, or we can say that M and N, many to many. Any one instructor advisors is the advisor for many students. Many students are advised by a single instructor. इसी तरह आपके पास हम मेनी टू मेनी रिलेशनशिप को ER डायग्राम में एक और तरीके से भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, जिसको हम क्रोफुट नोटेशन कहते हैं. क्रोफुट नोटेशन ये क्या है? ये एक कार्डिनलिटी नोटेशन है, एंड इट इज़ आल्सो नॉन एज अ क्रोफुट नोटेशन बिकॉज इट्स शेप इज़ जस्ट लाइक अ क्रो फुट. हियर यू कैन सी, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं डिफरेंट टाइप के सिंबल्स जो कि आप ER डायग्राम पे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू योर नीड. जैसे यहाँ पे देखिए फर्स्ट वन सिंबल है, इट रिप्रेजेंट वन एंड ओनली वन. द सेकेंड वन आप देख सकते हैं, इट रिप्रेजेंट वन टू मेनी, and the third one represent 0 or 1 or many, and the third one is 0, fourth one is 0 or 1. Crowfoot notation is a common method for indicating cardinality. यानी अगर आप ER डायग्राम पे cardinality constraints लगाना चाहते हैं तो आप इन crowfoot की मदद से cardinality constraints लगाएंगे. ठीक है? कि डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कीज़. जब आप ER डायग्राम कंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे तो आपको डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कीज़ का भी पता होना चाहिए कि कौन सी की किस पर्पस के लिए यूज़ होती है. कैंडिडेट की क्या है? द कैंडिडेट की ऑफ एन एंटिटी सेट इज अ मिनिमल सुपर की. हियर कोर्स ID is an candidate key for course, and instructor ID is a candidate key for instructor. Primary